Joining me now is Mike Moore, the Wisconsin Elite Hockey League Vice Commissioner. And Mike, since the league has started in 2006, we were just chatting a little bit ago about how much the wheel has grown into a very, very good learning tool for hockey players.
Yeah, thanks. It is a developmental league. We work really hard at providing kids an option to play hockey in the fall and then in the spring for the U16s. It's an economical option. We try and keep the costs down low. We try and keep the travel to a minimum and provide a competitive environment for kids that want to get on the ice and get a jump start to the high school league.
You were talking a little bit ago about the numbers of players that are here at the state tournament that participated in the wheel.
Yeah, it was interesting. We had 59 kids. We have 59 kids out of all the teams here playing in the state tournament. So it's roughly about 37% of the kids that are on the ice this week in the state tournament played in the wheel this year. We had over 600 kids registered for the program between the girls, the U14, the U16, and the U18 teams. So the program is very strong, and we continue to put out, I think, a good product which shows out here on the ice.
The wheel, when it gets started in the fall, does it usually starts around Labor Day, right?
Yeah, we do some tryouts around Labor Day, and then we take a little bit of a break, and we really don't get started until September. And we try and get done at least a couple weeks before the high school season starts so that the kids can rest their bodies a little bit. A lot of what happens in our program is the fact that kids are allowed to play other sports. When you look at a Team Wisconsin or some of the other programs, it's very demanding, obviously, on their time. We actually encourage those kids to play other sports in the fall. So if they're going to miss a practice or whatever, it's not as big of a deal. Yet, come Saturday or come Sunday, they're going to get two very competitive hockey games against some of the better players in the state.
What things have made you guys most proud of in the program of the wheel?
I think it's just providing kids an opportunity to get on the ice in a fun and competitive atmosphere. The neat thing that I see a lot in watching high school hockey is how many of the kids now know each other. To watch them compete really hard during the game, and then after the game, it's not uncommon to see a group of kids from each of the teams talking to each other because they happen to play on the same wheel team or play against each other, and that for most of these kids is a great story.
When you look at where the wheel is going, is there any other things that you guys plan on changing in the next couple of years with the wheel?
Well, we're always looking to make sure that we're keeping up with the times, and it really is based on what the kids want. A great example of that is the girls program. We're going to take a look at the girls program here and maybe look at revamping that based on some feedback we got from coaches and players about what the girls value versus what the boys value in the program. But we're constantly looking at things. We made a change a few years ago with the U18 program to not have a spring program for the U18s because it was competing against the senior tournament. And we also made a commitment to the U16s that we wanted to have a spring tournament and send a team from Wisconsin to the Tier 2 National Championships, where we've learned over the past few years that we compete very well as a state.
When you look at the wheel and the things that are going on with it, where can people find more information on the wheel?
The website is out there. You can find us through the WAHA website or the Wheel website. Most of the information we do try and get through that site to keep people up to date as much as we possibly can. Tryout information will be out probably around the middle of May as we have our board meeting coming up next week, and then tryouts will start in August, and we'll get the season rolling again.
Okay, Vice Commissioner of the Wheel, Mike Moore has been my guest. Mike, thanks for your time.
Thank you. Appreciate it.